Raccoon bricks. Hello and welcome to Raccoon Bricks. Today we'll be looking at this set right here. It's the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter set. It's a small $20 set, and it's a Clone Wars era set as well, so that's pretty rare these days. And here is the built set itself. I've got to say, I absolutely love this thing. I only got it because I needed to buy a little bit more for a promotional item, and you don't really see many Clone Wars sets anymore. So I added it to the order, and now that I have ship in my hands itself, I absolutely love this thing. It just looks so sleek, and I've never had one of this model Jedi Starfighter sets before, so it's a really cool set. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today we're going to take this set apart and see what I can build with the parts. So let's get started, I guess. So there we go. Now we've got a pile of parts, and now it's time to build something out of them. But before I get started with that, I'm going to do a bit of sorting around other pieces so that they're in a more organised position, so it's easier for me to find what I need. So I will be right back. So here we are with all the pieces, and I've got them separated in different piles. We've got the plates here, and the angled pieces here, some smaller pieces over here, some of the technical stuff here. Okay, so for this build, with the pieces we've got here, we've got a lot of these flat pieces in the plates, these skinnier ones here. Well, actually no, these ones are even skinnier. They're all quite skinny, but we've got lots of these plates along with the slope ones. But I think the key to this build is going to be these pieces here. Got a few of them. And this is going to allow us to build sideways, which means we can actually get some substance to our build instead of just putting plates on top of plates. So let's get started. So that's looking like a good base foundation for whatever it is we end up building. So we do have this gap in the middle, but we can easily fill that up later on. It gives us some extra space. I'm liking this so far. Let's see what else we can add. Huh. I had not seen this long yellow piece, so there gives us some more space to work with. And so this is what we've got so far, and it's some type of base. And the more I think about it, the more getting a bit more of an idea of what direction I want this to go in. I'm starting to think about some other props that can go inside once the basic structure is done, and I might want to focus on that a bit just so I can utilize every piece in the way that I feel will be most efficient. So now I've, for some reason, started building a speeder of some sort, which isn't exactly a prop to go inside like I'd been saying I'd be working on, but trying to keep it a size so Anakin can still fly it into the... it's kind of tight. I'm going to work on that to make it a bit smaller. So here we go. This is the design I ended up going for with the speeder. You can see, because he's lying down more, you can easily fly in to the hangar. And just as I finished, I realised that actually there's even a spot for R2-D2. Though I don't think that's not going to let him into the hangar. So maybe that isn't a safe space for R2-D2, but other than that, I'm happy with how this came out. Might add a few bits to it later on, but I think I'll get back to the work on the hangar itself. Here we go. I've now got a landing pad inside the hangar for Anakin Speeder, which I think is pretty nice. Let's see what else we can fit in here to make it a more suitable base for Anakin and R2-D2. So now, anyone who had any questions knows exactly that this is a public base of some form. It is a day I thought would never happen, but the hole in the ground is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are creating history. So here we go. This is our final build. Did add a few extra bits to it after I finished recording or filming my building. Including this section here, there's a control panel with a ladder up to it and a stand for Anakin's lightsaber. So I'm going to go over the little features left in this build. I just showed you this control panel here. Anakin's meditation chair where he can sit down and meditate. And then in here we've got a spot for R2-D2 to recharge and rest. And it's not fair to have a place for R2-D2 to rest without having a place for Anakin to rest. So you've got a little bed here, and finally we've got a speeder for Anakin to ride, which he can park here in the base, and then he can slide out the front door and go out on scouting missions. And of course, we've got a front doorway with the Republic insignia to show that this is a Republic base, and with all the yellow because Anakin's ships are yellow for some reason. And of course, we did have all of these pieces here left over. So I would have liked to be able to use some more of these, but I'm short on time. Sure, you don't. I've already taken enough of your time as well, so maybe next time if I do this with another model, another set, I can try to use more of the pieces, but I'm happy with what I built here. So that's it from me. Then it's your turn to go to your Lego collection and see what sets you can take apart to build into something new. Until next time, just keep building.